ask you guys my questions.
All right. Good morning. Welcome to week 2 of NFL Fantasy Focus Live Show. Ryan Levy here with Bucky and Sam Holt. How you guys doing?
Doing
Good.
better than Derek is. Derek right now is probably knee deep in the media stratosphere. He's probably got a whole lot going on, a lot of shuffling papers, a lot of sorting through the noise. So
A lot
this
of
is
makeup.
Derek Tate, who is live in person at the Detroit Lions game right now.
Yeah. Barry's checking his hair a couple times too.
I'm drinking. Yeah, he's definitely checking the hair 3 or 4 times.
You
I'm
think
drinking
he's got like
this,
a makeup crew?
This is airborne. I'm trying to stave off an illness. I stayed around a newborn last night, and the kid, I'm already sick. It was 13 hours ago, and I held the child, and now I'm sick. So this is
Kids
where we're
are
at.
all petri dishes of disease.
But this is just a minor step back because we got ice cold Miller Lights. We're gonna bounce back really good. We're gonna answer all your pertinent questions here at Fantasy Focus. Levy, how are you on this wonderful Sunday? I'm glad it's here.
I know it feels weird to be. This is my first time doing a live show from California on Sunday morning, so I'm excited. It's 8 a.m. here. I will probably wait till 9 to have my first beer, but life is good, man.
Yeah, you can have an 8 a.m. 8 a.m. is kind of like that's kind of the unforeseen world that we don't need to penetrate.
Well,
It's also football Sunday though.
yeah.
That's true.
I mean, if I was a single man living in a bachelor cave like yourself, Buck, I would probably have a beer in hand right now. But
Yeah, the beer is good. You have people judging you, watching every move. It's tough.
oh man,
Jeez.
All right, we got a couple of folks in here. We got Varun, Vazquez, my guy. You're back. It's good to have Vazquez back in the mix, Levy.
good morning.
So we got an interesting slate today. Week 2, you never really know where to pinpoint kind of your marks, but I have singled out 3 games that I really like, Levy. And from a betting perspective, I'd like to talk through these.
Cool.
All right.
So number 1, I like Bills. The Bills, I mean, look at this. I mean, it's just Bills Mafia over here. Got the Bills. Where's the
You almost got it.
Nope, not quite. Missed again.
Bills
There
Mafia?
it
You
is.
saw it. Everybody saw it. Bills are going to win this game. -1.5 seems like child's play for me. Really like that spread.
I love this play, Bucky. I haven't even put that in yet because they weren't on my radar. But I mean, they are playing the Giants.
The Giants should lose this game.
They should. Sam, any thoughts?
Yeah, they should definitely lose this game. I mean, absolutely.
I like the Cardinals +13.
I would never personally bet against Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, I don't know about
13
that one.
point spread in the NFL?
It is a lot. Second highest spread of the day, I believe, right?
Yeah. It's second only to the Patriots over the Dolphins.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen enough from Arizona yet to. I mean, I know they hung in there obviously last week with Detroit, but I just don't want to bet against that running game.
I wouldn't either, but to me, 13 points is too much. That seems criminal to me to give a team with the offensive explosiveness that Arizona does possess. I know they don't have Patrick Peterson. That's going to be a big hit, but we'll see. I like 13.
What's the third game you like?
Third game I like is the Chargers covering -1.5 on the road.
Yeah, I think they're like number 2 on my list. I like them a lot this week.
So that parlay pays 6-1.
Okay.
So I like the parlay there. I got 25 on it. Vazquez, don't at me.
I got a question here for you guys to kick us off with fantasy. As we know, Joe Mixon is banged up, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
He plans to play. He's going to walk through this morning, so we'll see what happens. So keep an eye on that if you got Joe Mixon. But at this point, a lot of people are kind of moving him to flex spot consideration. So what do you guys feel in general, I guess, before I ask you the specific question about a player like Joe Mixon, someone you got in the first or second round? You know, it's week 2. He's banged up. If he's a go, are you playing him no matter what, or are you starting someone? I'm not going to tell you who the player is yet, but I just want to know your general thoughts on him.
My first instinct would be to just play him because I don't think the Bengals have a lot other players to do what he does. So they'll probably play him on like a snap count, but I would still play him because he's going to have that big playability.
I'm going to play Mixon as well. You drafted him pretty high. It's week 2. I know he's banged up, but when it comes to requisite touch count, y'all are going to get sick of hearing me talk about requisite touch counts, but that's what it is. And he's a guy who will get 15 carries. And that's a guy who usually equates to fantasy greatness. So we'll see.
Yeah, I'm with you guys. If I've got Joe Mixon and he's a go this morning, I mean, I'm definitely playing him. I didn't anticipate he'd be back that quick. I thought he'd at least missed a week, but it shows a lot about his toughness. But the question was basically, if Joe Mixon plays, do I play him in my flex or do I go Michael Gallup or McLaurin?
That's interesting. I like Gallup quite a bit, but I still go Mixon. I still go Mixon. Yeah. I just like the matchup for Gallup.
Yeah, I still go Mixon.
Yeah, my answer was Gallup, but wait till 12:45 to make the decision. If Mixon is playing, then that's who you got to go with.
The thing that really does kind of make my already unsettled stomach more unsettled is really the fact that what if Mixon gets a nick in the second carry and he's off the field? That's the only part where, for me, the Gallup upside is there. But I still, like I said, requisite touch count. Give me a guy who's going to get the majority of the carries there. Give me Joe Mixon.
Yeah. All right. All right. Good morning, everyone else. Dab Wizard, what's up? Thanks for joining again. Dumbbell is User D Joe, right, Bucky?
Yeah, User Joe. One of my favorites. But Dab Wizard, one of the new cast of characters we have here, and I do enjoy Dab Wizard.
Dab Wizard's a great name. I love that.
Dab Wizard.
It is. So we've got some questions. Here we go. We got Vazquez coming in hot. Vazquez, let me give you a shot. I have Antonio Brown and Sony Michel against Miami today. Should I keep both in or bring in Gallup as my backup? I would take Antonio Brown out. I would start Gallup just because I have no freaking clue what's going on with Antonio Brown. Nobody does. It's Bill Belichick. Who the hell knows what's going to happen this week? It's a wait-and-see approach for me with Antonio.
Yeah, I have to agree with you there. I mean, just this morning you're getting notifications about the lawsuit and all that. So I feel like they're just not going to play him. I think it would be the smart move for the Patriots not to play him, just from a PR standpoint. But yeah, I would fade Brown this week.
I think he's going to play. I mean, they did say he's going to play, but who knows how much he's going to play? That's the key.
Yeah.
Like you said, Bucks. I mean, for me, Sony Michel, I love this week. Everyone's down on him. He absolutely shat the bed last week. If you're playing in DFS today, get Sony Michel in your lineup. This is one of those games where he's going to have like 3 touchdowns after a complete dud last week, and people are benching him. So I'm very high on Sony Michel this week in week 2 against that soft Miami defense. And in terms of the other part of the question here, I'm with both of you guys here. I'm fading Antonio Brown. I like Michael Gallup this week. He probably could have had 2 touchdowns last week. So I'm in on Gallup this year. Obviously, I like Antonio Brown better as a player, but I need to see it before I'm buying in. I'm not deploying Antonio Brown right now.
We got B. B is back in the mix. Where's A at? All right, we got Tyler Lockett or Tyrell Williams in a PPR. I really like this question. We'll go to Sam.
I mean, my Steelers couldn't do much against the pass last week, so they're probably not going to be able to do much against again this week. So I do like Lockett, but Tyrell Williams, I've got him in a lot of leagues, and I'm really happy with what he's doing. I feel like they're going to be playing from behind, so they're going to be throwing the ball a lot in that game. So I would actually go Tyrell Williams.
Okay, Levy?
It's a tougher question than you'd think. I'm assuming this is a flex spot, or I guess maybe a wide receiver too. Hopefully a flex, but B, I will go with Tyrell Williams as well. I think they're going to be playing from behind. I do like the Chiefs a lot. Bucky, that was like my number one or two play this week. If you want to buy it down to 6.5 points, I believe the spread's only 7 still. Okay. The Raiders looked good, but man, not good enough to hang with the Chiefs. That's for damn sure. But I agree. They'll be playing from behind. I'm going Tyrell. What about you, Bucky?
I'm going Tyrell Williams. And I think it's pretty clear for me that I prefer an Oakland team that will be running the football, but when it comes down to pass, it's going to go to Tyrell Williams. He's their most established threat, and I think he actually has a good synergy there with Derek Carr, believe it or not. And I don't think many people get along with Derek Carr after watching Hard Knocks. Kind of a weird dude.
All right. Next up, we got Varun. What's up, dude? Thanks for joining us again. Devonta Freeman or T.Y. Hilton in the flex in a PPR. Bucky, who you got?
I got Devonta Freeman here. I'm not gonna bail the ship here. I'm gonna stick with the ship until it sinks and I'm dead and gone. And then the show can finally catapult into the stratosphere it belongs in. I'm gonna go Devonta Freeman here.
Sam.
I don't know about that ship. I don't know if I want to be on it.
It's a terrible ship, but we do have good oysters and shrimp.
There's shrimp and oysters. I mean,
yeah.
maybe. I don't know.
Zero other proteins. It's only oysters and shrimp. I'm trying to get the cholesterol and the LDLs through the roof.
Oh my God. I was really pleasantly surprised with how Hilton performed last week. So I'm actually going to go with Hilton on this one.
I'm going to side with Sam reluctantly because I always lean towards the running back in this situation. But I faded Devonta Freeman in week 1. I'm fading him in week 2. Just doesn't feel good against that Philly defense. I know Philly didn't play that great last week. They played okay, once they got going. But I'm going T.Y. I think he looked pretty good. So I'm excited about him this week. I'm going to lean with him.
Okay.
All right, Joe, I've offered a guy, McCaffrey, Evans, and Latavius Murray for Julio, Michael Thomas, and Shady McCoy. It's a full point PPR. Man, that's an interesting.
I feel like you're giving up
a lot.
A lot.
Why are you doing that? That doesn't make sense to me. I would rather have what you're trying to give away.
Like, for me, having McCaffrey, and I understand the struggle that was Thursday night, but that's a Thursday night game. And we need to get a little bit more comfortable with the fact that these Thursday night games happen.
Yes.
Yeah, they're always going to be a weird game.
The whole thing is every Thursday we sit there and we plug these players in, and it's truly boom or bust. I mean, you're either going to have a really big game or a terrible game. And we need to accept the fact that once a year this happens. McCaffrey is still, in my opinion, the best player in fantasy football.
Yeah.
Yeah, bail on this. Yeah, I think you're giving up the best trade.
Pull the trade, you Sir Joe. Pull it.
Yeah, hit cancel so they don't take advantage of you.
So he's having receiver problems. That's what he's saying here. He's got Singletary, Cohen, and White as other running backs.
But receivers are so deep. Like, you could probably pick up someone in waivers right now that's probably going to go off later. I feel like there's more opportunity there than you want to give up running back that's that hot.
Yeah, I mean, I love the
Chark.
There you go. I mean, the combo of Cook and McCaffrey is sexy. Don't get rid of that.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
A lot of hotness right there.
All right, you Sir Joe, you have a hot team. Sam said it. Your team is hot. Keep that hot boy streak going. It's still hot boy summer out in the streets.
All right, Sean, thanks for joining us. Alshon, Josh Gordon, or Miles Sanders in a flex half-point PPR. Sam, why don't you go first on this one?
I really like Miles Sanders this year, and I feel like this is going to be the game that he goes off and you're not going to be able to get him next week in your waivers. So I kind of want to go him because Josh Gordon had a good game last week, but I mean, like what you guys were saying, Belichick is probably going to switch the script this week, and you're probably not going to see him as much. They're not going to need to have him run that far out. They're going to be so far ahead. So I'm going to go with Sanders.
Okay. I mean, I always lean running back, but in this scenario, I think Josh Gordon has a big day today. I think Josh Gordon balls out. He gets a long touchdown. He probably has 100 yards touchdown. So half-point PPR, give him 5-6 catches. That's a 26-point day.
Yeah, this one's tough for me. A lot of people have been asking about Josh Gordon on Instagram and other avenues, but I'm going to lean the running back too. I mean, he led this backfield in snaps. So, that is going to – I agree with you, Sam. I think he's going to have a big game today. I like the snap count for him. Just need to keep getting him more involved in this offense. Alshon by far is the worst option for me of these three. I'm just not an Alshon guy. Maybe I have a biased opinion, but I mean, he looked okay last week, but I'm still going to go with the running back here.
Yeah.
Josh Gordon.
Last word.
Tate would have been on Gordon for sure in that situation. All right, from Dad Wizard, what's up? Should I keep Mike Williams at my flex or sub in Galladay? Bucky, who you got?
I'm going to go Kenny Golladay here, but
Isn't Mike Williams hurt?
Yeah.
I'm going to go Golladay just because I believe in the player. He's never going to get a 38-point game, right? And that's one thing that I think the other side of this equation has in play. However, Mike Williams, a little bit banged up. I mean, he's probably going to play, but give me Kenny Golladay, the number one threat on a Lions team that will be throwing the football.
Yeah, I agree with you there. They're going to be throwing the ball a lot, so Golladay.
Yeah.
And we have Eckler to contend with even if he plays. I mean, Eckler is going to steal all the monies. He's a big money grabber. He's a gold digger.
Yeah, I'm agreeing with you guys. I'm going Golladay all day there. I'm not even hesitating, especially with a banged up Williams. But from Sark G, thanks for joining us. Marlon Mack or Josh Gordon in the PPR flex?
Mack, don't even look back. Come on, man.
Against the Titans, yeah, I have to agree with you there, Marlon.
Yeah, no hesitation for me either. I mean, Mack's an RB2 for me on a weekly basis. So
I'll speak for Tate, Marlon Mack, and his hair. I'll speak for Tate's hair. His hair is a big Marlon Mack proponent.
I love that. All right. This is a good one from Burt Boy, LSU fan. Thanks for joining us. Delaney Walker or Darren Waller in a PPR format? Bucky, who you got?
I got Waller here. I like the young Waller. Waller baller.
Young Sky Waller.
Yeah,
Ooh.
wow. Look at this.
This is a Star Wars story.
Microphone.
Love it. Yeah, I agree with you there. We'll take young Sky Waller this morning.
Give me the upside on Waller. I'm going Waller as well. I do like Walker, though. This is why I don't draft two tight ends or pick up two tight ends. I don't like making tight end decisions.
See, I definitely am a two tight end guy. I don't know how I kind of embroiled myself in what is the world of dual tight ends, but it sucks, and I hate it. And I have Delaney Walker on a bench right now, too.
Do you like the internal struggle? Because that's usually what I like, too, is just the going back and forth.
I definitely don't like it. Like, if I could
keep
just
doing it, you do like it.
I mean, I guess I keep going to the well, so I guess I do hate myself. So yeah, yep, I do. I want to just contest with my own brain.
Two tight end teams are for people that hate themselves.
Correct.
Well, it's the same as drafting two quarterbacks. I get these questions every week, and it's like, Jared Goff or Lamar Jackson. I'm like,
that's tough.
Why do you draft two quarterbacks? Don't even put yourself in that position.
What did they draft him in, like the 7th and 8th round back to back?
Well, I mean, this year in drafts, you saw Lamar Jackson towards the end of the season or towards the end of preseason was literally going in the 12th round. I got him as my backup quarterback in some leagues, and I love that. But now I'm in that situation myself. Yeah. I'm like, do I start Carson Wentz or Lamar Jackson?
No, you know what? I figured it out. I constantly draft two quarterbacks. It's commitment issues. I have commitment issues.
Yeah, no, trust me, I do too. It's tough.
So that's exactly what it is.
I like backup options at all times.
Yeah, all times.
Life is all about backup plans, right? All right. CQ, what's up, dude? Thanks for joining us. This is a good one. Gordon or Diggs in a standard format? This sounds like a Brian Foley league, if I know.
This sounds like a Josh Gordon for me.
Josh Gordon, baby, all day.
I mean, in this matchup against the Packers, the Packers really had a better defense, I think, than everyone was thinking of, when they played the Bears. And so I think this is going to be a lower scoring game. So I would definitely go Gordon there.
Well, and not to fail to mention that the Vikings are just running the football. That's what they want to do. I think Thielen and Diggs, if you can trade them right now, I would trade them, both of them.
Oh,
yeah.
Both of them?
Diggs is banged up too, so I think that's an easier decision. Varun, I like this one too. We got a couple rookies here in the flex. DK Metcalf or Mecole Hardman in the flex.
DK Metcalf, very hesitant though.
We haven't seen Hardman in much action. I want to see it before I'm buying in.
And we saw it from Metcalf last week. The guy can play.
He had like 89 yards. I mean, he can be a target hog in this offense.
Yeah, I like a good old DK Met. I also like just DK. It just reminds me of DraftKings, which takes my money every week.
Yeah.
So I like that too.
I think of Donkey Kong.
I like DK as Donkey Kong as well. Did you ever play the one game on N64 where it was like D Kong Racing? Like whatever it was, Diddy Kong Racing?
Yeah.
I think I might have. Yeah.
I think Diddy Kong Racing was superior to Mario Kart.
Wow.
Shots fired. This is
Shots
so
were-
early in the morning.
I mean, it's all Nintendo products, so really they're just fighting with themselves.
Can we put a Twitter poll up that asks which is better?
Yeah.
Yeah, Diddy Kong Racing was a superior game. I want people to chime in the comments. I think Diddy Kong Racing is far superior to that of Mario Kart.
Look, my wife heard that comment from the other room, and I don't think she agrees with you.
Did she ever participate in a Diddy Kong Racing blowout Saturday where you just spend 7 hours with your boys when you're 11 years
Yeah,
old?
she's a gamer, man. I used to have an N64. I don't know what happened to that thing, but
It's all about Diddy Kong.
all right. So back to the question. I'm going DK Metcalf as well.
Yeah.
It's tough, but I feel like Mecole Hardman is going to be a good DFS play today. He could have a huge game. 100 yards and 2 scores, something like that, filling in here. I'm all in on Sammy Watkins this week in this offense in general, and obviously Kelsey. But I want to see Hardman before I'm deploying him in my lineup, so I'm going Metcalf. Sam, what about you?
No, I'm going to go Metcalf too, just because, again, against my Steelers, I think that they're going to be throwing the ball a lot, and I think they're going to be picking apart our cornerbacks. So I think that he's going to have a good game.
Okay.
Hey, Sam, I have a listener's question from myself. Is James Conner going to wake the hell up this week or what?
He is. I texted him really early this morning. I've sent him a lot of, packages that like blow up glitter in his face just to upset him enough to get the glitter there. So he's covered in glitter. So he's mad. So he's ready to play. He's got the threat of death upon him from me. So
Good.
He should wake up today.
Okay. I need him. I need a sign of life.
Yeah. I went crazy ex-girlfriend on him. So he better play today.
Okay. Thank you.
Dude, I don't own a single share of James Conner this year in all those leagues. That's incredible.
Wow.
In 78 leagues, you don't have one share?
Wasn't a believer this year, man.
That was an even 100 this year.
All right, Marlon Mack or Kerryon Johnson in PPR. I'm going Marlon Mack here, B. Bucky?
It's Mac, B. It's Mac for any question you ask me. Marlon Mack is an easy start.
It's not Marlon Mack for any question you ask me, but I'm going to agree here. Marlon Mack.
Love it. All right, CQ. Bell or Jacobs in PPR? I have a hard time believing that you can't get both of these guys in your lineup. You must have an absolutely stacked team. I'm going Bell.
I'm going Jacobs.
Ugh.
I'm going Jacobs too. Yeah, what kind of team do you have that you're debating these two?
I told you to stop playing in these 8-man leagues.
Bell or Jacobs.
8-man leagues are cheating.
Yeah, I'm gonna choose bench. Just actually have a bench.
Yeah, this is.
I like Jacobs. I think that Jacobs, to me, has proven he's going to be more of an essential piece. And I don't know what we have with the Jets, especially now that Sam Darnold went and got mono. He's been kissing all the girls. He's been smoking all the cigarettes out in Ibiza, like all these idiots. Like now he's getting mono, and it's biting him right. It's biting him right where it hurts, right in his lymph node.
And he feels like he's the popular kid, and he's trying to keep up, and he's just got to say no.
Quit sucking face, man.
Yeah, I do. I think actually the Raiders are probably in better shape this week than the Jets, which is crazy considering the fact that they're playing Kansas City. I don't think either of these running backs is going to have a big game. I'm just going to go with the better player in my mind, so it's Bell, but you guys both make a compelling argument for Jacobs for sure.
Thank you, sir.
All right, Nicholas Allen, thanks for joining us. Wentz or Rodgers? Here's one of these classic situations where this guy drafted 2 quarterbacks in the first 7 or 8 rounds, and now you're in this shitty situation every week. Hate to see it, but we're here to help.
I like Wentz. I'm going to stick with Wentz.
Yeah. Going back to what I said about the Vikings-Packers game, I'm going to go with Wentz on that one.
Wentz all day. And look, you drafted him later than Aaron Rodgers. All right, Benson, thanks for joining us again. Mack or Freeman in a PPR? Mack all day for me.
Oh, Marlon Mack. Any question you ask me, Sam, I know it's different. You just said it's not any question. Any question, the answer is Marlon Mack.
Any question. What beer are you drinking this morning?
Marlon Mack's.
Okay, I'm going to go with Marlon Mack too on this one, but I don't know what that drink must taste like, Becky.
Levy, you is that a beer?
Yeah, I just got a side eye from the wife, but you really inspired me this morning.
It's 8:30 where you're at, right?
Yeah,
And that's legal. Game started 10. You're just
I'm only an
Sam
hour.
going? Is she getting some? I hope so.
Right. So real quick, I'll tell you, I'm drinking a Mystic Haze IPA. This is, I shop local now. It's
oh, I thought that was a koozie. That's the actual can?
Yeah, this is the can. It's really nice.
Damn. That looks so artisanal.
It really is. That's what it drew me to it. Great art on that can. But
if you have a good art on the can, it's gonna get me every time. I'm a sucker.
I am. We're going with a hard.
Yes. That's the Clementine hibiscus, one of the finest varieties of the Bon and Viv.
Varietal.
All right, this is another.
I prefer. Hold on, Ryan. Give me a second. I'm talking to Sam. Sam,
what?
Have you had the pear ones that they have?
The elderflower pear ones.
Elderflower. What is elderflower? Whatever it is, it's magic in a can.
It's good.
It has a perfume that really is cleansing on the palate as you're
drinking
it. It's a parfum. Eau de parfum de elderberry. It's delicious.
Very good. Very good. I like the Bon and Vivs.
You put a little elderflower in champagne, Bucks. It's pretty good.
Listen, bud. If there was an elderflower market, I want to buy all the shares. I'm in. I'm 100% in on elderflower.
You're getting fancy drinking elderflower and shit. I'm impressed.
I like that you're just going back and forth though between
my airborne and my beer.
You're just
such as life.
Staying hydrated.
I'm just glad that you get a peek behind the curtain.
I feel very lucky. Very
yes.
All right, Jared put himself in a terrible situation with drafting 2 quarterbacks, but just drop Brady because you're never going to start Brady over Mahomes.
No, what you can do is you can trade Brady away because there's going to be some New England fan in your league that's going to be like, no, this is going to be his year and it's going to be awesome, and you can totally get someone for him. So I would just trade Brady.
I hold Brady until he has a huge blow up week, and then you trade him.
Marlon Mack all the way. Vazquez, yes.
Vazquez, you know we're all on board, buddy. You just need to keep preaching to the choir.
Yeah, Dab saying Mike Williams is a game time decision, so we're avoiding him anyway.
Yeah.
I'm avoiding him.
Like the plague.
This is a good one here from Jared. Standard flex. Diggs. We've been talking about Diggs a lot this morning, getting a lot of questions. Allen Robinson or Raheem Mostert?
I'm going to go Raheem Mostert. Standard. I want a guy that's going to get touches. I think Mostert gets at least 7 touches in this game. He makes the most out of it. And I think there's good potential for pay dirt here. I hate Diggs today. I hate Diggs.
I'm going A-Rob.
Yeah, I'm going to go with A-Rob too. I don't know how I feel about Mostert.
I think Mostert gets 10 touches today, and I agree, Bucks. He could score, but I think Robinson's 10 targets easy, and I think he finds the end zone this week.
I like Mustard. Big fan, Grey Poupon. on. I like Stone Ground, the whole 9. And I do appreciate like a horseradish mustard more than others.
Not a mustard guy.
What?
Great question from Shawnee Boy. Adrian Peterson or David Montgomery?
Wait, 1 second, Sam.
Man, I got distracted.
I have one question for Ryan. You don't like mustard?
I don't like any condiments, not a single condiment.
I thought it was just a mayo thing.
Oh, no. I mean, I think I'd rather have mayonnaise than mustard.
What?
You monster.
Yeah, that does make him a monster. He's on a list somewhere.
I mean, I'll take that back. I'll do a little ketchup. I'll do a dab of ketchup on a French fry.
Mustard is one of the best condiments.
Nah.
You can put mustard on a sandwich, on a hot dog, on anything you want, and it's going to increase the value of it. It's like Austin Eckler. You throw it in. It's so versatile, and it hits the holes really good. Grow up, Levy. Let's move on to the question. Sorry, Sam, for just steamrolling that into the abyss.
No, it needed to be done.
Wait, hold on. I need to rotate.
Back to this question. Adrian Peterson or David Montgomery? A lot of Montgomery owners, I think, are a bit scared after what he did last week, and Peterson got the green light. So what do you guys think?
Weird situation.
Yeah.
It's hard to speak on it. I would say Tariq Cohen is heavily involved in Chicago this week. I am vouching for Tariq Cohen. I'm going AP here. It feels weird. It feels just awkward. I don't like starting any of the Redskins, to be honest with you, except McLaurin. McLaurin is soaring. He's like skyrocketing. But AP, I'm going AP here.
I am also going to go AP. I think he's going to have a serious chip on his shoulder today. He's coming out fired up.
Oh, yeah.
He got healthy bench last week, whatever. He didn't even dress last week. So, man, I've had a lot of questions on Montgomery too, and I like Montgomery as a player. And I think the Bears probably realized this past week that, yeah, if we don't get him 15-plus touches, we're not going to win. So I think he shows up this week, but I want to see it first before I'm putting him out there in my fantasy lineups. AP is going to have a chip on his shoulder, and he's getting 20-plus touches today, so give him to me.
Getting all the touches.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We got a lot. We're backlogged a bit here. Vazquez picked up TJ Hawkinson because Hunter Henry is done. Is that a good replacement? Yes.
Yeah.
It is. It's a great replacement.
Vazquez, it's like you've been listening to us for a long time.
Very
Hell
nice.
yeah, TJ Hawkinson. Great pick.
Mm-hmm.
I just hope that they keep feeding him the rock. All right. So from Greg Velez, I have Kittle and Kelsey because my league mates aren't the smartest.
Nice AirPods, bro. I see those AirPods you got in your ears. Those look good.
Is this a humble brag or is this a question?
Yeah.
I mean, I love having both of those players. However, getting the two best tight ends doesn't usually equate to fantasy championships. It's no offense, just the truth. And nice AirPods. What do you call those?
I call them AirBuds.
AirBuds. Those are great AirBuds.
I think they're AirPods, though.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're AirPods.
I don't subscribe. I only have a MacBook Air because it makes editing podcasts easier.
Yes.
Other than that, I'm anti-Apple across the board.
I'm going to get you on an iPhone one day. So, Sam, here in California, real quick, side tangent. I have terrible cell service, but
Yeah.
I have great internet, or pretty good internet, I should say. It's not as good as it should be.
Yeah.
But anyway, anyone who doesn't have an iPhone, I can't really text in my apartment. So I have to group my friends that have Boost Mobile and, Sprint or whatever that they have. So
Boost is a hell of a deal, man. If you look into it, you probably save a couple dollars.
Do you pay your phone bill with a prepaid card every month, Buck?
Yeah, it's 100%. I pay it with an Amex card that I buy at the store. $60.
You go down to the Sunoco and you hand him a $20 every month for your phone bill.
Wait, are we just gonna slide past that tight end question then?
There was no
Well,
question.
there's no question. He was bragging. I like the guy. He's got AirPods in.
Right.
Like Liz.
Start him in your flex.
Yeah, there you go. Play both.
All right. It's from Ben. McLaurin, Singletary, or Allen Robinson? This one's tough for Bucky. This one hits close to home because I know he loves McLaurin, and I know he's a Singletary fan. So there's no chance that Bucky is picking Allen Robinson here.
I'm going to go Terry McLaurin here.
Wow.
Yeah. In a full PPR. I think McLaurin ends up with 5-6 catches. I think his floor is at 60 yards. So that right away gives me 11 points. And then you add on anything else. Singletary, the Bills, if we really dedicate the game to him, sure, Singletary by a landslide. However, he had 4 carries last week, and he was ultra productive, great through the passing game as well. However, I just don't know that we're going to employ 15 catches or 15 touches for Singletary today. If we do that, sure. I need to see it. It's a wait-and-see approach with me. And I know that McLaurin right now is the number one threat for Washington. He's extremely fast. Anybody is going to have a hard time keeping up with him. That's one thing that we can get done is throw deep balls to Terry McLaurin. I think McLaurin has a good day.
Sam?
I want to go Singletary here just because I do think that they're going to go to him a lot in this game against the Giants. But I do like what I've seen from McLaurin so far. I get why you would want to wait another week, but I'm going to go Singletary.
I'm going Singletary too. The snap count's there. I'm a big snap count guy. I think he's going to sneak in there. I like all these options though, Ben. Good luck. If you guys are joining us here on YouTube, make sure you're punching that like button and subscribe button if you're not already. Appreciate it. Make sure you're checking out our podcasts. We're everywhere you want us to be. We got all sorts. We got a mixed bag here. We got the fantasy debate with Sam and Tate. We got Bucky. Bucky's, if you're an EPL soccer fan, which I now am, I am a Tottenham fan. You see it in the background, Tottenham Hotspur. Talking Tottenham, the international podcast.
There's also a Ninja Turtles figurine that hangs there, the Chrome Dome.
Is that new?
No, been there for a long time, man. It's the Chrome Dome.
Bucky, did I tell you that my dad's a Tottenham fan?
Really?
Yeah, well, my dad's from Oxford.
I didn't know that.
No, I didn't know that. So he's a Spurs guy.
He's a Spurs guy.
Oh, Spurs rule.
He retired this year, and someone got him a Spurs jacket. He was so stoked.
When Spurs win 4-0 like they did yesterday, it sends me into just the happiest mood in the world. I get so much higher off of like a soccer victory than I do off of a football victory. It's sad, but I love talking about it with all these fine folks. We have a lot of questions. Let's go.
We keep going.
All right, here's a good one. This is an interesting topic. Dab Wizard, should I drop OJ Howard? I'm scared this week after his performance. I got him in the 8th round. I'm not dropping him. No chance.
No,
Can't drop him.
No.
All right, Josh Jacobs or Tyler Lockett at flex?
Jacobs,
no doubt.
Jacobs.
and we're doing calculus again. Thank you, Danny Messi. Love you, bro.
Danny's got this weird format. I love it, man.
He's in a league full of scientists and engineers.
Oh, I was told there would be no math. Come on.
Will Jenkins, thanks for joining us. Flex spot, full PPR, Singletary, Freeman, Henry, or John Brown.
Ooh.
It's Derrick Henry.
Yeah,
I don't care about the receptions at this point. I think Derrick Henry gets 100 yards today.
Yeah, Derrick Henry.
it's Henry for me, and I've actually got Singletary ahead of Freeman.
Mm-hmm.
But it's tough. John Brown's the worst option of the 4, but even though I do kind of like him. Mm-hmm. All right. Booyah. What's up?
It's usured.
Oh, I know. I always like hesitate before I say it, but should I put Fuller in my flex over Crowder, Mike Williams, and Emmanuel Sanders?
Yes. Yeah. Will Fuller's going to have a day.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that. And we just found out Mike Williams is like game time decision, so just save yourself the panic.
Yeah, for me, it's actually
Sanders or it's Fuller for me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I hate to say it, but I'm gonna go Crowder.
Christ.
I just feel like they're gonna have to. He might get another 14 catches on Monday night.
Yeah, might get another 2 catches.
He might only get 79 yards this time, but you know he. All right. Biggest complainer. Love the name. This is the first time joining us. I want to donate money so you guys can enter a lineup in a single entry DK with Minshaw as your QB. Wow. Okay. I'm glad, Bucky, you sent the picture of Minshew this morning getting off the plane.
He looked like a disco cocained out.
I didn't see this.
Oh my God.
You haven't seen this yet, Sam?
No, is it on Twitter?
Oh, I'm sure it's on Twitter. Just search Gardner Minshew outfit. And
right.
I mean, it is pure sex. The guy has me firing on all cylinders right now. I took one look at the chest hair. It got me going. Love what I see from the guy. Confidence, swagger.
Oh my gosh.
Hammer the Jaguars.
Jags are winning by 100 today.
Jags are winning by 69 today.
That's crazy.
The Jags is 69-0 is what's going on tonight.
He looked good, man. He looked good last week. So.
What?
I like Gardner Minshew, by the way. I think I talked about it on the regular pod, Levy. There's just something about a guy who wears a mustache with such pride. Unabashedly. Great.
And he's got the flavor saver. Oh my God. Like, what?
Yeah,
it's Minshew. Biggest complainer. That's probably the best contribution we've ever had.
Yeah, that's good, man. Thank you for sending that through. Shawnee Boy, I just saw you subscribed on YouTube. Thanks for subscribing. If you guys are in here, biggest complainer, first timer, make sure you're hitting that like and subscribe.
We're here every Sunday, every single Sunday.
And Samantha, he came here just for you. So.
Thank you. That makes me feel good.
All right, from CQ. Old Commish, Mr. Commish with a question. This is a good one. Joe Mixon or Matt Breida?
I'm going to go Joe Mixon still because I think that the 15 touches are going to be there for him.
Sam?
I might go. Yeah. Well. Yeah, I might go Mixon still. I do like what Breda's doing though.
Yeah, I'm going Breda in this scenario. I just get nervous about a game time decision.
Yeah.
Who knows? He says he's going to play. He's a tough SOB, but I don't get the warm and fuzzies from Joe Mixon this week. I am playing him in most scenario, but if I've got an option like Breda, I'm gonna go with Breda. I mean, since his defense isn't all that great, Chris Carson looked great against them last week.
Okay. I mean, I think that the mustard man plays a little bit of a role. Do the drapes match the curtains? Absolutely. Yes. Yes.
Oh, that's good. I like that.
No, there are no curtains.
There are no curtains in Bucky's world.
No. Curtain-free world.
Peter, thanks for joining us. Standard format, Kenny Galladay or Tyrell Williams or Duke Johnson or Aaron Jones. I appreciate the run-on sentence as I was reading
With
that.
no commas.
Could have just used commas.
I'm like Tater as he compares himself to Ron Burgundy. I
go Aaron Jones here.
I just read what's on the prompter. Oh my gosh. You're going Aaron Jones?
I'm going Aaron Jones, and I'm also going to go Aaron Jones myself to the restroom, ladies and gents.
There you go.
It's because of the back and forth that he's doing. I don't know how I feel about Aaron Jones this week against the Vikings. Standard format. Duke Johnson. What are you thinking, Ryan?
This is kind of tough. I'm actually, I hate to say it, but I think I'm going to go Tyrell Williams.
Right?
I always lean running back, and I believe in Aaron Jones this year, and I do think you can buy him on the cheap right now, and I think he's still going to be a top 15 running back when all said and done. I just don't know that I see it this week.
I think it's the matchup too, because I mean, Duke Johnson's got the Jags.
Carlos Hyde looked good last week, by the way. So
yeah, that was really surprising. I totally pegged Johnson over Hyde, and Hyde is out there just, killing it. So I'm going to agree with you on Tyrell Williams just because I think he's going to have more volume than the other two are going to have.
I think Tyrell Williams scores a tutty this week.
Yeah.
All right. Yes, Tyrell, get it done. But Aaron Jones, you guys don't like Aaron Jones here?
It's
tough matchup.
It's not a personal thing. It's just a matchup.
I just like running backs. I'm a running back guy.
You just got a compliment on your eyebrows, Sam.
I like the eyebrows. Look at these things. These things are.
Thank you. It's very dark.
Misa Mar, what's up, dude? Thanks for joining us again, as always.
Misa, one of the OGs with Vasquez, the goats.
So he's got a half-point PPR. Fournette and Carry-On were disappointments. He also has Dalvin Cook. Are they still worth being RB2 flex, or should I give Hilton a start along with my other two wide receivers, Thielen and Woods? You got a good team, man.
Yeah, why are people doubting their good teams? I know that week one was rough. But you can't avoid your number ones that you drafted. No, come on. Like
that whole lineup that you just gave me, those 6 players, that's about as good of a running back and wide receiver situation as you could have, Misa Mar. It's good to know that you've been taking notes through the years, and it's good to have you on board and building these dynasties where you have to sit there and think you need to get rid of one of these guys. Yeah. Fournette, big day today. Look at Gardner Minshew. Look at his porn stash. The guy's out there fornicating.
Yeah, I would just roll with the running backs. If they shit the bed again, look at week 3 a little differently. But it's too early. Don't freak out yet.
No, yeah. Everyone wants to hit that panic button after week 1 when you always get a weird game. Week 1, everyone's a little bit rusty because not everyone played in the preseason. You just can't panic. You just got to calm.
That's right. All right, rock out. Thanks for joining us again. 2 flex spots, full PPR. Tyrell Williams, Cooper Kupp, Duke Johnson, and Singletary. Pick 2 of the 4.
Singletary, Tyrell.
This is kind of tough. Duke Johnson's out for me.
Those are good options. If you have 2 flex spots, those are really good options.
I got to get Kupp in this lineup.
It's so much harder for me. Like Tyrell is a defined clear number 1 in Oakland.
Yeah.
Oh, so yeah.
That stands out to me number one, right? When I look at this, I think about who's going to be divvied up the touches, right? Tyrell Williams stands out on this entire slate.
Yeah.
So he's number one. Number two, it boils down to Cooper Kupp. He's the second option there in LA, but this is a team that week to week are getting tougher to kind of dissect as to where the touches are going to go, aside from Bob Woods, in my opinion. Bob Woods always going to eat. He's rude. He's a boy. He's rude boy Bob. He's going to do his thing. Now, you get to the point where it's like, is Cooper Kupp going to get 7 catches? I don't think he is. So then it boils down to Devin Singletary. He's probably going to get 15 touches today. Boom. Singletary, Tyrell. I just broke it down, wrap it up, put it in the mail. UPS, no tracking number.
Put it in a box, Bucky.
No tracking number? You live life on the edge.
What's in the box?
What's in the box? Oh my God. I agree. Tyrell Williams is the top of this list for me. I feel like Kupp is going to have a game. I don't know if it's today because there's going to be volume against the Saints, but I think you gave a compelling argument. But yeah, Tyrell Williams for sure, and then probably Devin Singletary.
I'm going Tyrell and Kupp, but I love Singletary.
I got argued into a corner. Fine.
Sam, you get sold easily.
I'm a seller too. I'm a seller. I make my money selling.
It happens to me every week. I'll like hate a player, and Tate will go on this like 30-second tangent about the guy.
I don't want to hear the rant anymore. Like, fine, you win. Like, I can't.
Fair.
Yeah.
All right. You guys are going Singletary and Williams. I like the play. I'm going to go Kupp and Williams.
I like Kupp too. Like, let's look at it like this. That is a very good question to have, right? You have those 4 players. Mm-hmm. Duke Johnson to me is sneaky, but I don't have full faith. You got to wait and see. That foursome is quite strong as 2 flex options.
Yep.
Good team. Right. Out. Great name.
Great name. From Jared again. What's up, dude? Standard format, Vance McDonald or Austin Hooper?
I'm going to go Vance here today.
Yeah, they need to get him involved in order to have a chance. So I think they're going to be going to him a lot. They went to him at the very last minute that they could, and he was his normal choo-choo train of himself, just plowing through people. So I think they gotta let him out today.
You should drop one of these guys so you don't have to make this decision every week.
Yeah, that's tough, man. All you're doing is you're losing hair, Jared.
Just stop it.
I mean, look, I'm from the source. Look at this right here, those little deals. It's not looking great up here.
Dude,
that one is losing because I make decisions like this, and I'm trying to talk you out of it.
The 2 tight end epidemic is a major problem in fantasy football. Stop it.
It's bad.
Stop. I'm going Austin Hooper, though. Sam, you have
what? Has people? Thank you. I appreciate that. They're mine. Some people.
A lot of brow talk today.
A lot of brow talk.
We're getting browy on here.
I think it's because when I'm very expressive, so.
Oh, there it is.
Gonna throw that in there, you know.
See that coming? Oh my goodness!
Yeah, I know.
Wow.
Very
Can I put a comment in now?
That's good.
Them brows, though.
All right, from Josh Durazio, thanks for joining us, dude. Pick 2: Kupp, Gordon, and Diggs.
Kupp and Gordon. Kupp and Gordon.
Easy choice right there.
Yeah, Kupp and Gordon.
Oh, Danny Shakes.
What's up, Shakes, you son of a bitch.
I saw him subscribe this morning. Danny Shakes has been a part of the Fantasy Focus family probably for a year now.
Oh.
Almost. He's not there yet.
Fanboy here.
If he leaves a review, because if he leaves a review, then he's in the family.
Who the hell do I start? Gallup or Boyd?
Gallup.
Wow.
I told him he actually called me earlier, and I told him he had to post the question, so I don't even know that he's tuning in. But Gallup is the answer for me.
So now I know why Danny Shakes actually finally subscribed to our YouTube channel this morning. Just because, dude, the answer is Boyd here. Don't be.
He's the toughest person to negotiate in the world. Danny Shakes on Talking Tottenham podcast. Listen, he drives a really tough bargain, and he's a family man, sharp dude. But the answer is Gallup, and I hope that now that you've subscribed, you can quit pestering me for a paycheck every week. So I appreciate that too.
I think you're insane for choosing Gallup here.
Why?
I mean, we're talking about a wide receiver number 1 here in Boyd right now.
I'm talking about a guy who's in one of the best offenses in the league, in my opinion.
I like Gallup.
Michael Gallup, when he's not getting the number 1 attention. Hell yeah.
You're getting too cute.
I might be getting cute. You might be right there. But let me get cute. Shit, I need to take a shower. Get my hair done.
Week 2 might change my lineup. I don't know. We'll see.
Haven't showered yet.
It's okay. I had a beer before I showered today.
It's good.
Sam, who are you going with here?
Oh, I thought you were asking me if I showered today. The answer is no. So let's see. No, I think Gallup. I do understand Boyd, but he didn't really show up last week. So
What do you mean? He was fine. He had like 6 catches in the first half.
that's like fine. It's
fine. I'm going Gallup. He's or sorry. You guys got me thinking about Gallup.
Well, it's Gallup, Shakes, and Shakes is listening because I see his comment.
I can't even scroll down that far yet. I'm backlogged here, but dude, don't listen to these 2 Shakes. You got to go with Boyd. He's the number 1 option.
Okay.
And Mixon's banged up.
All right, Shakes, it's on you now.
Vazquez wants to know if we take any fan mail. Yes, of course. Slide into the DMs on Instagram. Vazquez, I'll even mail you a shirt. Just send me your size and your address. Sam, you got yours on? I didn't even notice.
I do, yeah.
Oh, nice. Look at that. Look at that. We got ladies tanks.
Mm-hmm.
We got Hooters gear. We got all sorts of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Follow us on the gram and DM me your address. Any of you guys that are listening right now, actually, I know there's a lot of you, but I will. I have several shirts left over, so I will send them. Zach Owens, thanks for joining us. Ridley or Ross in a half-point PPR?
Calvin.
Yeah, Calvin.
I'm not a Ross believer yet. I need to see more of that. I'm going Calvin too.
Good problem to have, though.
Shawnee Boy, thank you for subscribing. Appreciate the love.
Love it. Sean Lil Boy. That's such a good name.
Dad.
Shawnee. I thought it was Sean Lil Boy 71. If it was Sean Lil Boy, I would have liked it more than Shawnee Boy. But I still like it.
This is kind of a confusing question from Dab Wizard. I have MT Marvin. What's MT? Michael Thomas?
Yeah, I'm going to do Michael Thomas or Michael Treadwell.
Look, here it is. Here's the answer. I'm going to go first in this one, guys. Flip-flop Galladay and Jones. Galladay's the guy over Jones in Detroit, in my opinion. And put Breda as your flex.
Agreed. I would go Galladay over Jones and then Breda in as the flex. So, Dab Wizard, again, you're well on top of it. All you're looking for is some support, and we're here to provide that for you. I will be your shoulder to cry on. I can be your hero, baby.
All right, Tater's joining us.
Yay, Tater.
Should I go full Tater or half Tater on the Ford Field sidelines? You got to go
Tater or no Tater.
I really hope you blew out or you busted out the blow dryer this morning to get a little extra volume on the hair, Tater.
Yeah.
Maybe a little mousse.
Yeah. Just hope that your hang time isn't above 3 or 4 inches. That's all you can hope for.
Good luck out there. Tune in to the podcast next week. I'm sure we'll have some sound clips from Tater interview and Austin Eckler or something cool like that.
That's going to be sweet, man.
I know. I'm excited.
So cool.
Mixon is active. Pull Gio. I would pull him. Yes.
Yes. Absolutely.
Depending on what your other options are, obviously.
Yeah. AirPods for the win.
I still think he could have flex value. Is Travis Benjamin a sneaky play in DFS?
He's a sneaky play in any format.
Yeah.
But Travis Benjamin is still a guy that's playing. He plays football.
It's a bold move there, Cotton.
What's his salary? $3K? I mean, sure, it's a great dart throw. He could score 2 touchdowns today.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's always T. Benji's world. We're just living in it. Thanks, B.
Vazquez, Tyler Boyd, Dede Westbrook, or Hollywood Brown for my flex spot. I'm going Tyler Boyd again. He's the number 1 option. I like the other 2 players, though. Hollywood Brown didn't play enough snaps for me. I hope they get him more involved.
I'm going to go Dede here. I'm going to go Dede over Boyd. I don't know what it is, but I just have this bug in my ear with Boyd. There's something I don't like. I think it's just generally the pattern stripes, like the tiger stripes. I probably don't like those. But Dede Westbrook, those clean-ass Jags unis, the white ones, oh, yeah. Yep. Give me Dede and the clean whites.
Plus, we've got the porn kings slinging the rock to him this week.
By the way, I am kind of parking the bus on Marquise Brown at this point. Like, he had a huge week 1, but they're just trying to get him up to speed. They're trying to give him the whole playbook. I want to see it consistently, and I might feel like an asshole after today. These are strong options for your flex spot. Let me go on record. I think Boyd, Westbrook, and Hollywood Brown could all blow up. I just think Dede Westbrook has the most productivity here.
Sam?
Well, I also know that Marquise Brown is a little bit banged up. He was listed as questionable, so now I'm either agreeing with Levy or Bucks, so it makes it even harder.
It's Bucks. It's always Bucks.
No, I'm going to side with Levy on this one.
Ooh, yeah.
Sorry.
All right, so Tyler Boyd, 2 against 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ryan,
we weren't that close. We weren't that close anyway. So.
I think it's all flash.
pick 2. Half-point PPR. Ridley, Damien, DEVONTA, Landry, and John Brown.
Christ almighty, this is so hard to read.
Yeah, okay, so wait.
Damien Williams is one of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going Damien Williams.
Damien Williams is the number 1
Yep.
for me. And then I'm actually going to go Jarvis Landry here.
He needs to have a bounce back game, so I like that. But
And I like having that Monday night in my hip pocket. I always like that.
Damien
Magic happens on Mondays, Sam.
True.
You know what I'm talking
Magic
about?
Mondays?
Magic Mondays. They suck, but they're pretty cool for fantasy.
Mondays give me anxiety because if I'm close, then I know I have to watch the game, and then if I don't watch the game, I feel like I lose because I didn't watch the game. Too much anxiety.
We're on the West Coast. You guys can't really speak to the challenges we have here on the East Coast.
You're right.
It affects my day-to-day. Like, the games affect my day-to-day.
Wait, so what time does that mean the game's on for you guys? Like, what, 8 or 9?
Yeah,
Like,
but it ends at 11.
It ends at 1.
Oh, you know, I love the West Coast, man. I'm a West Coast.
Wait, no, Levy. This is just your first weekend of the early morning games. It stinks. It stinks.
Why? Why does it stink?
You get to watch football in your pajamas. It's awesome.
No, I like football wearing clothes.
All right, Sam, who are you going with? Who are your 2
I'm
options?
only naked watching football like half the time. The other half, I like wearing clothes.
I wear clothes. My pajamas are clothes. I don't understand. Bottom half.
Pajamas are not clothes. They're pajamas.
They're comfy. Okay. No, I like Williams and Landry, 2 of those 2, but Williams for sure of this list. Which can people start using commas? It makes it hard to read.
Right.
Yeah. This looks like one long ass name.
So you're going with Damien and who, Levy?
I'm gonna go Damien and DEVONTA, actually.
Okay. I mean, you're going 2 running backs. Honestly, man, you really can't do wrong here. The only people I would keep out would be John Brown. I just don't see John Brown having a huge day today. I know he found the end zone, but yes, Katie, you can have some advice.
Anytime you want, Katie. We're here to help you.
17,000, that's a big number. I love that.
All right, so I have Gio Bernard and Mixon is active. Who should I go with? It's Mixon. There's 0 question about it.
Take Gio out of your lineup, please.
Rock out anytime. Follow up, settle my wide receivers. Choose 2 half-point PPR. Thielen, Woods, and Hilton. And thanks, guys. My team is pretty good. I have good problems to have. Yes, you do. I think you're still making the right decision by going Thielen and Woods with Hilton on the outside looking in.
I mean, Woods is just the staple of consistency.
I love
his role in LA. And it's not flashy. It's not going to blow up and get you a 30-point game. But Woods is just that 18-point man in a PPR. Yeah, he's just going to be right there every time. So Woods is an instant start. I'm going Hilton and Woods, not Thielen and Woods.
I'm definitely going Thielen and Woods.
Yeah, that's because you're wrong.
That's okay.
Sam's like she's got a soft spot.
I'm just guessing, Sam. That was cutting. That was a very cutting joke.
Misamar's got himself in a little bind with two tight ends that aren't that sexy.
Not sexy.
It's in Goku.
I wouldn't hate your life though. It's not. It's not something worth hating your
I
life.
feel like Misamar has a great life.
Sure.
He's the man. He's the man. I've known the guy for like a year and a half. Great guy. Misamar, don't hate your life. Choose life. Choose life. Choose Miller Lite.
I'm going Njoku, but drop them both and pick up Waller.
Yeah, that one.
Oh, I disagree completely. Give me Njoku. You're fine.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah.
All right, from Officer Dick Nudo. Thanks for joining YouTube's. Mixon is active. Doesn't feel great about him. Who do I play? Mixon, Gallup, or McLaurin? This is the question I think I brought up earlier to you, Bucky.
This is so hard.
By the way, Bucks, while we're live here, make sure you get your survivor pick in.
How do I do that?
It is officefootballpool.com. You made your pick for week 1 and you are still in, and there's 76 people in. So there's a lot of money on the line. So make sure you.
I just don't like being challenged live on air like this. I know.
All right.
No, you're right. I need to make a pick.
Sam, go ahead. You answer while Bucky's.
Yeah. Yep.
I mean, I understand your lack of confidence, but I would still just start Mixon.
Yeah, I'm with Sam on this. Same as I told you, cause wait till 12:45 to make your decision. But you drafted Mixon in the second round or wherever you got him, maybe late first, and he's a go. So you got to play him. I know it's week 2. I'm just not getting cute in week 2 yet. If you would have asked this question 3 weeks ago, there's zero chance in hell that McLaurin would have been on your roster, 1. Yeah. And 2, that you would have ever considered Gallup over him. So I know that's kind of irrelevant at this point. I like all these options, but I'm still going Mixon.
All right, I'm gonna weigh in, Levy. I can't figure out the whole website thing. It's pretty tough. I'm gonna have to sort through it, fight the noise, and come out victorious, which I will. Trust me, I will.
Click picks and then my picks. But
this pick, no, I can't even get onto the damn website. Don't even worry about it. This is so great to have live on the air. I'm going to go with Terry McLaurin. I'm high on the boy. I like Terry McLaurin. I think he's the number 1 threat on a team that's going to be struggling a bit, and that means a lot. Truly this was tailored for cousin Dick because, well, we all know he's kind of a dick. It's the Buggy Bin boys, and they're coming for it this week. They are winning against you. I believe I'm playing cousin Dick this week.
I don't know what league this is in, but I am here with all of his boys.
I just want to give him the worst advice possible.
I love that. Sam,
I respect him and I thank him for his
service. I said Mixon.
You said Mixon. That's right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. Danny is watching. Are you sure about Gallup, Bucks? After you just picked McLaurin over Gallup, I don't know.
I like McLaurin more than Gallup.
I don't know how confident Danny.
His question did not involve McLaurin.
All right, Michael Gilmore, thanks for joining us. Darren Waller or Jared Cook in a standard format?
Waller.
It's Waller for me. They're going to be playing from behind. I think it's going to be a pretty high-scoring game there, so I'm going Waller. All right, Phil. Big Phil, thanks for joining us. Need 2 wide receivers, Cooks, Gordon, and Djax. Is this standard or PPR? If it's PPR, I think I'm going to go Cooks and Gordon.
Yeah, my gut says Cooks and Gordon as well.
If it's standard, I want Djax actually.
In a PPR, Djax is the play.
In a PPR,
and Gordon.
So you're not going to play Woods or Cooks then?
Not in a standard. In a PPR, I'd prefer Cooks to get in the mix because he should have 5, maybe 6, 7. But Gordon and Djax are deep threats for sure. I can't get into this.
Oh my god,
this is a struggle right now.
All right, if it's PPR, I'm going Cooks and Gordon. If it's standard, I'm going Gordon and Djax. Sam?
Yeah, same.
All right, here we go. This is a good one. I like this play from B. In DFS, Sony Michel or Rex Burkhead. Sony Michel is going to score 2 touchdowns today. I feel it. Now, I know Burkhead had more snaps than Sony Michel, I believe, in week 1.
Mm-hmm.
but I'm not necessarily a Burkhead believer. Someone in New England's having a monster game today, and I think it's just trying to guess on the history of Bill Belichick. Sony Michel's going to score today a couple times. Feeling it.
I like a little bit of that Michelle action today.
All right, Sam.
Michelle.
All right, from Ryan Jones. Thanks for joining us. Pick one for flex in a PPR. Larry Fitz, Matt Breida, Mark Andrews, Duke Johnson, or LaShawn McCoy. I'm going Breida.
Options.
Good option.
Hey, Jones, nicely done, sir. Give me LaShawn McCoy here.
It's Breida for me.
I can't believe I'm saying LaShawn McCoy, but I have a feeling it's going to be a 20-point game.
Matt Breida as well.
Wow.
How many beers is that? I feel like this is a third.
Third beer.
Third, okay.
Third beer. What a good morning.
I'm having one and I haven't had breakfast yet. Well, it's actually not even beer. It's a spike seltzer, but
I'm going to have leftover Chinese food in a little bit.
Nice.
like a champion.
Hunan beef. Real good. Spicy.
That a boy. All right, so Sam and I are going Breida. Bucky is going with Shady McCoy. Bien Dried Ocean. Thanks for joining us. I believe that's a first timer. OBJ or Amari Cooper in Standard.
Beckham.
Beckham has to have a bounce back game this week. The whole Browns need to have a bounce back game. So I'm going to go OBJ as well.
I want OBJ and I want him to have a post-game press conference where he's wearing a bonnet similar to Cam Newton.
Yeah. I'm going OBJ in the spotlight. You know, he's going to be thriving and surviving on Monday Night Football. I love it.
Can we bring this to the forefront? What's up with Cam Newton and his bonnets that he's wearing?
He has a hat guy.
No, bonnets. Like he's just wrapping his melon.
No, I
He
know.
looks like a mummy or a zombie. It's kind of weird. He also looks like a 58-year-old woman.
I mean,
Kind of bizarre.
It's very bizarre.
All right, go off for Dak. Dak.
I love Dak this week, but man, this is the problem. This is why you don't put yourself in this situation.
keep circling back to this.
It's frustrating. I never realized what a problem it was until the amount of questions I saw come through this week.
Who do you got? Make an assessment, bud.
Well, I am. I just think there could be 60 points scored in this Saints game. I'm gonna go Goff because I just think, I think the Cowboys are gonna run the ball 30 times. And they're gonna
my Yoda sound.
I think by necessity, the Rams are gonna have to throw the ball 40 times today.
Jared Goff.
What is happening?
This third beer is really hitting.
Yeah, it's that with the airborne. I agree. I think the volume, it's got to be a high scoring game. I got to go Goff.
All right, fair. All right, Phil, it was a PPR format, so I guess we're sitting D-Jacks in that scenario.
Yeah, sitting D-Jacks.
Yeah.
All right, Aiden Tabor, thanks for joining us again, dude.
Boyd
or John Ross. There's no question for me here.
Tyler Boyd.
Tyler Boyd.
Yeah.
On to the next one.
Yeah, regarding the Patriots running backs, who knows, Mark?
Mark, you've never been more right. Like it could easily be Brandon Bolden this week.
You never.
God, I hate it.
Or Damian Harris. Yeah, watch him dress.
Well, yeah, Damian Harris, a.k.a. Healthy Scratch. That was great last week.
From Tim, should I trade Tyreek for Michael Thomas in a full PPR? Yeah, you should do that and run.
Yeah, if you can get Thomas for sure.
Absolutely.
You know, I if you guys aren't following us on Instagram, happy to answer your questions throughout the week as well at Fantasy Focused. But it's crazy some of the trades I see that happen. I'm like, man, get me in these leagues. This is why I keep getting in so many leagues, Bucks.
The fact that you are so addicted to leagues is not only startling, but how you manage it just makes me think you're a genius. Like you're Alan in The Hangover with all the numbers at the blackjack table at all times. I don't understand how you manage it.
Beautiful mind, Russell Crowe.
Sam, how many teams do you have?
I only have 5 this year. 4 that I'm taking seriously.
I have 5 as well.
Yeah.
I think 5 is still insane. I have a hard time. Like, I can't wait to get off of this podcast and just go rifling through my lineups for 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah. So we've got about 30 minutes left in the show. So if you got questions, get them in because I need
20 minutes, 21 minutes.
21 minutes.
I'm calling it at 12:30 Eastern.
Fair, because I need that time to rifle through those lineups.
Look, I stayed, the newborn was crying at 4:30 in the morning. Apparently, I went in there trying to console the child and then got yelled at and then just went to the couch. Like, I was just like, hey, quit yelling. I'm trying to sleep. And the kid just kept crying.
Is that how you tried to console the newborn? Quit crying. I'm trying to sleep.
No, I was telling it like, you're the best. You shouldn't cry because you're cool. That was generally the tactic.
I love it. But yes, Bucks, it is an art to set that many lineups, play in that many leagues. It's just if you do the prep work, I think it all evens out in the end. I don't draft the same player in every single league. Obviously, I try to.
I like how you can't list the number because people are listening.
I know.
Crazy.
People
Sorry for blowing your spot up.
Yeah, dude, people want a piece of me, so I'm up for a good challenge. Like for example, just a quick side story. Last week, I played in Officer Dick's league for the first time. This league's been around for like 10 or 15 years, and they had someone drop out, and they asked me to be in. So I'm in this group chat with a bunch of people I don't know. Like it's just a bunch of phone numbers, and then my two cousins. And Saturday night, a random text comes through from a number. Hey, podcast guy, you want to bet $50 on week 1?
Ooh.
I'm like, yeah, bring it on. I don't know who you are. Like, come at me. And I won. I slaughtered him. Monday morning, he sent me $50. So it's nice to be challenged like that because I do this year round, just like you guys do. So it's just setting the right lineup.
I feel like 5 leagues is kind of a happy medium, Sam. I like 5.
The most I was in once was 8, and that was exhausting. But that was also when I had a job that I hated, so I just did fantasy football at work all the time.
Yeah,
sounds like my employees.
Monday mornings are not productive for me. I typically check my lineups for a while. All right, dumbbell, you sir D Joe.
You sir Joe.
I need a wide receiver and 1 flex from Djax, Galladay, Fournette, Duke, Michelle, Fuller, Gordon, and Dede.
Wow, this is a lot to look at.
Got Damien, Connor, and Julio as my starters. So basically, he just needs a wide receiver and a flex. Flex here. I'll jump in while you guys are studying that. I'm gonna go flex Fournette, and
wide receiver is Galladay for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Galladay and Fournette. It's
close though between Fuller and Galladay, but Galladay gets the nod. It's close.
Yeah,
it's closer than you think.
Got to get a running back in here. Like I said, I love Sony Michel this week, but it would be kind of ballsy to play him over.
I'm going Fournette and I'm going Galladay. Fournette and Galladay.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, Jeff Eubank, thanks for joining us. Half point PPR, Dede Westbrook or Allen Robinson. I'm going the AR 12 here. Bucky?
Dede. Gardner Minshew. Sex Pistol.
Do you think people are changing their team names right now for that?
Yeah. They're also doing a bit of raking.
Minshew Sex Pistols.
Yeah. Sex Pistols.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm going to go Allen Robinson there.
There you go. Come on board, Sam. The water's warm over here.
It's actually chilling cold.
All right. Mark's got a dilemma. Start 1. Robert Woods, James White, Devin Singletary, or Miles Sanders. It's not that big of a dilemma for me. I'm going Bob Woods.
I'm going Bob Woods as well.
Bob Woods.
Consistency.
So consistent. Mark, love the league is good. 6-point touchdowns.
31 years running.
Ooh.
That's awesome, Mark.
That is really awesome.
Dude, man, I was 2 years old when you started playing fantasy football.
I'm going to die in 31 years. That's good.
Your league is as old as I am.
Your league is as old as me when I die. All right.
How old are you?
I'm 33. I just turned 33 like 2 days ago.
I'm limitless. You ever seen the Brad Cooper movie?
Yep, it's a great flick.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. I
All
take
right,
it for every podcast.
We got questions rolling back in. We got like 15 more minutes, guys. So hit us with your questions if you got them now or forever hold your peace. Who's the better option in the Kansas City backfield in a PPR league? I have them both and need one for a flex. I'm going Damo.
I'm going Shady. I think he proved it last week. He's the better back there.
He did look pretty good.
I just think in terms of a PPR format, a guy who is so efficient on screen routes, that's Shady McCoy. And he's back in his comfort zone with Andy Reid. I love Shady McCoy.
Yeah.
All right.
McCoy.
Wow. All right. I'm going Damian Williams. I am in the minority here.
Where's Damo? We haven't seen Damo.
I know. That's what made me think of it. Damo Williams. All right.
It just makes me sad to not see Damo. Shout out Damo.
It is weird. All right. From Tim, is Tyreek, Breda, and Olsen a good trade for Michael Thomas?
You're giving up a shitload.
You're giving up a lot. You should get something else then, besides just Thomas. I hate it when trades are 3-1 or even just 2-1. Like, come on, guys. Like, let's make trades even.
That's like if I went to Jersey Mike's and I ordered the regular sandwich with the bacon and all the good stuff on it, and they gave me one of the minis, and I paid for the full. You don't need to do that. You want to pay for what you get back in return.
Yeah.
You're not getting equal return on this trade. I know Tyreek is injured. However, Breda and Olsen are both key contributors to a fantasy football lineup. Olsen had a great Thursday night.
Yeah.
I'm doing the trade, actually. I mean, Tyreek's not playing until what? Week 9? Is that when he's playing?
I don't think it matters. I think giving up Breda and Olsen even for Thomas.
Dude, Olsen is a free agent in half my leagues.
I don't give a shit. The guy can play, man.
You could take him out of this trade. There's 16 other tight ends that are just as qualified as Olsen. And it's no disrespect to the guy because he's a legend in my eyes. He's potentially a Hall of Famer.
I think you got to go back to the drawing board on this trade. You got to get something else in return instead of just getting Michael Thomas.
Is Michael Thomas the best player in the trade?
Yes.
You're getting the best player. Maybe you're giving up something, sure, but you probably picked up Olsen this week, and now you're trading him. Come on.
Yep. No, I'm with you. You've converted me. Ridley or Fuller?
Fuller.
Standard.
Give me some Fuller. I love Fuller, man.
In a standard is Fuller.
Ooh.
Cash Kid Cardi. This is tougher than you would anticipate. AP or Mixon?
Give me AP today. So
He's
tough.
got the chip on his shoulder, what we were saying earlier.
Well, hopefully there's no chips on his shoulder, Sam.
I got one from. Wait, you didn't answer yet. Did you?
From a health perspective.
No, I mean.
I don't need chips on the damn shoulders of AP.
Jesus, dad joke so early. Adrian Peterson, I think for those that are lacking confidence in Mixon going in banged up, Adrian Peterson.
If I have this exact lineup right now or this situation, I'm going AP. I feel confident in a healthy, fired up AP.
Fired up.
All right, feel dumb for drafting him. Bought into the hype, obviously, this offseason, but should I hang on to Darrell Henderson?
No.
He played 2 snaps last week.
Yeah, don't.
No. He needs to be off your team, and you need somebody that has potential for a breakout game.
Yeah.
I'll hold on to him for this week just to see. I mean, unless you're going to pick someone up in the next 45 minutes, then sure.
Yeah.
Let us know who your options are. But, yeah, he's definitely droppable. Chris Pasquale, thanks for joining us. Flex, Fuller or Ross in a half-point PPR?
Will Fuller the 4th or the 5th or the 6th?
Will Fuller.
I'll go Fuller as well. I'm not buying the Ross hype after 1 week. I need more.
Need more.
We want more. AJ Soriano, thanks for joining us. I believe that's the first time I've seen your name. Flex half PPR, Malcolm Brown, Marquez Valdez-Scantling, Amendola, or Ted Ginn?
Amendola.
Amendola had a great game last week.
Guy that was undrafted in most leagues.
Mm-hmm.
But I kind of feel bad that this is your flex, AJ. Like you're in some problems right now.
Yeah, this is too early in the season, man, for this type of question.
Yeah.
I'm going to go Amendola, though, because Amendola, used to be with Olivia Culpo. She's a smoke. So The guy plays. He plays.
That's not my reason for picking him, but
It should be.
I'll pick Amendola. I mean, I like MVS, but I don't like him against the Vikings this week. So
Agreed.
No doubt for me. I'm going MVS this week. Sorry, guys.
Oh, wow.
I mean, Amendola's he's okay. I just, I think he's.
Hey, you want to win? Put in your boy Danny.
Nah, MVS, dude. A-Rod is going to have a game today.
It's true.
It's definitely lethal. Yes, Ryan.
I love him.
Guy's a beast. Bob Woods is who Mark went with. Love it. Possible shootout. I'm taking the over in that game. I'll give you guys my picks of the day real quick. Shady and Andy Reid offense equals gold. I think so.
I think it's a good marriage. Happy. It'll be good for like 1 year, and then they'll get divorced, but it'll be really good and fruitful. They'll probably go to Greece, take a bunch of pictures. They might go to Italy, go to the Singletary.
Maybe win Super
It's
Bowl.
all beautiful. It's all beautiful over there.
oh my god.
Kenny Glazer, thanks for joining us, dude. Aaron Jones, Murray, or AP? You could take Murray out of this equation for me. It's Aaron Jones or AP.
Yeah.
I'm going AP, man. I'm
Aaron Jones.
I'm hitching my wagon. I'm hitching my buggy bin to the AP cart this week, Bucky.
See,
Yeah.
Aaron Jones has to kind of shine this week, and I think he will.
They need it.
But they're not going up against the Bears. The Bears front was, Eddie Goldman scares the shit out of me. Having watched that game, Eddie Goldman was eating Green Bay alive. So if we take out Khalil Mack, Eddie Goldman, I think Aaron Jones has a big game today. Aaron Jones, Kenny, you know I got your back, buddy. I always do.
Sam?
This day one.
I've got a couple too many shares of Aaron Jones to not wish him well this week, so I'm gonna go Aaron Jones.
Aaron Jones is a better player at this point of his career, in my opinion. I'm still going to go AP, but I'm hoping for a good game for Aaron Jones too because I am starting him in several leagues.
Nice.
14-team league, AJ. That's fair. For a flex position, I don't think your options are that bad. Here we go. Here's an interesting one from Jordan. Josh Allen, Russell Wilson, or Kyler Murray?
Oof. This guy's got 3 quarterbacks.
To be honest with you, Josh Allen. The Bills ride today against New York.
I think they do too, but I'm still going Russell Wilson.
We're playing in the same stadium that we played last week, beat the Jets. Same stadium. Everything's the same. The whole week has been the same, yet we have confidence after a win. I think the Bills ride today. I think Josh Allen is a big part of that. Not only passing, but rushing as well. And Russell Wilson gives me a bit of concern. Kyler Murray, I still need to see it, but I do think Kyler Murray has a good game as well, and I could see how you would argue it either way.
Yeah. I think that Kyler Murray, again, I want to see one more week out of him. Josh Allen or Russell Wilson?
Russell's easy to just go, yeah, Russell Wilson, but they're a running team. They are.
Oh, yeah, no doubt about it. I'm still going Russ Wilson in this situation. It's closer than I would think it would be. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game.
Yep.
In Seattle, Pitt. One of my picks today is Seattle +4.
Okay.
I don't know how I feel about. I just don't see them covering that, and I think it's going to be a pretty high-scoring game.
You got Russ.
Yeah, I got Russell as well.
Yeah. And that, honestly, look at what I'm wearing right now. Obviously, I'm going to pick Josh Allen, but I do feel like it's good.
MVS is a yes. I love it, Mark. All right, from Chad. Mixon, Cohen, Larry Fitz. Pick 2 in a full-point PPR.
Cohen and Fitz.
Wow. Okay.
But a minute ago, you said Mixon over
In a standard. In a standard. But if you got full point, I think Tariq Cohen is actually going to be highlighted today.
I'll go Mixon and Cohen.
I like Fitz still. Fitz is still the old man, old gray dreads, doing his thing.
Jeez. No, Mixon and Cohen.
Sam, we're just in sync today.
In sync.
Lance Bass.
Love it. All right, for a friend. Okay, Tim. Mahomes or Baker in a half PPR.
Mahomes. I don't know how the PPR factors in unless they're catching balls. But give me Mahomes.
Mahomes. I mean, Baker has a lot to prove today, but still Mahomes.
Why do you have both these people on your roster? Make a trade, or I mean, you're not going to drop Baker, but it's Mahomes every week over anyone. I don't care who they're playing. It's Mahomes. Bucks, you're going to lose your damn bet.
Sorry, buddy.
AP had 1,000 yards last year and nobody wants him. This is true. There's a lot of hate for AP. I don't know what it is, and he's going to be angry running today. I feel it. He is not fried. Not fried. Owen, thanks.
He's air fried, Mark.
Mixon or Peterson in a non-PPR? I think we had this similar question earlier, right?
I'd still say Mixon.
And I think we both said Peterson, didn't we, Levy?
Yeah, I mean, I've gone all in on AP now. I can't turn back. It's too late.
Yeah, you are way down the well.
I am deep in the AP right now. It just get ugly.
Yeah, it could get ugly, Levy. I don't envy you.
Just score a touchdown this week, please. All right, so Bucky's going Mixon. Sam and I will go Peterson in the standard format.
Cohen.
Cohen
versus Burkhead in a standard, though. I'll start Cohen. Bucky Cohen.
More touches.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see the three, Ryan.
Yeah, here we
go. 2 out of 3. Goff, Breeze, Wilson.
Wow.
That's a good problem to have.
This is good for a 2 QB league. I'm
Wilson and Goff.
I'm gonna go Wilson and Goff too. I'm gonna bench Breeze. He's good. He's still a good football player. There's no doubt about it. I don't know that he needs to throw for 400 yards for him to win this game.
He's so savvy. I love how savvy Breeze is.
He's real savvy.
But I prefer the explosive nature of a Russ Danger Wilson middle name, really good middle name, and then Jared Goff.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with you guys on that one.
All right, cool. Aiden Whitehead, pick 2 in a PPR. Fournette, Eckler, and Djax. First 2.
Yeah, first 2.
Fournette and Eckler.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Eckler is the number 1.
Yes.
So you need to break it down into tiers, right? So Eckler's number 1. Fournette number 2, in my opinion. Djax a distant 3rd.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Sean, thanks for joining us. Appreciate it.
Hey, what's up, Estes? Nice to see you, bud.
You're welcome,
Your
Jordan.
Gators. Nice win last night, pal.
They eked it out there.
Yeah, well, Felipe Franks, I think he has a dislocated ankle now, so he's on the IR. And we got Kyle Trask, Emory Jones, Gators for the win. Let's go. Waffles or pancakes? That's a good question, Chris. You keep coming at us with this. Number 1, it depends on the scenario. If I'm out for a lovely brunch, I'm going to opt for pancakes because I feel like it's something that everybody can kind of agree with. Number 2, butter, syrup. What isn't to love with a pancake? Waffles are really comme ci, comme ça for me. And that's a French term for it is what it is. A waffle can be so egregiously misrepresented by the way that we waffle ironed it that I feel like I've had too many bad experiences with waffles that I haven't had with pancakes. So thank you so much for the question, Chris. I mean, it's for me, I go pancakes all day.
All right, I'm gonna jump in here. If it's chocolate chip or blueberry pancakes, I'm leaning that. If we're talking just standard, run of the mill pancakes, it's always gonna be waffles for me. Mm-hmm. I just like the fluffiness of a waffle more. It's not like, once you put the syrup on a pancake, it turns into like mush, and it just feels like
mush.
It's like a brick sitting in your stomach.
I disagree. I mean, my stomach does a good job just integrating all that content.
I have like that whole batter. Like I can picture it just sitting in my stomach.
The same batter is used for the waffle.
I know, but I need
a waffle iron. Like it's the same shit.
I think what's getting forgotten here is just like if you're on the go fast morning and you need to pop something in the toaster and get out the door, the waffle is clutch.
So you're an Eggo girl.
Yes. A gluten-free Eggo with protein, all that crap, because I'm one of those people. But if I'm out at a restaurant, pancakes.
Yes, I agree with the restaurant comment. At least we can agree on that.
Restaurant comment, yeah. Pancakes.
These are the takes the people need.
Yes. All right. Standard format. Tyler Boyd or John Brown?
I think I answered this
Boyd.
earlier. I think we all went
Boyd.
Boyd, yeah.
Boyd.
Mhm.
The Baker Mahomes question must be a Browns fan. I agree. Breda or Mixon? Shoddy McThoddy. Best name on
Breda today. Shoddy McThoddy for the win.
Breda. Diggs or Ridley?
Ridley.
For me, it's Ridley. You too, Sam?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with you guys here. Diggs is just banged up, obviously, and that Packers D looked pretty good last week. Breezy loses a close, high-scoring affair on the road. You're welcome, Aiden. Josh Gordon or Allen Robinson in a PPR? I'm going Robinson. He's the number one option in this offense.
Yeah, that's the one thing that I keep in my brain hearkening back to, but I'm going to go Robinson as well. You're right. I want consistency. We have a PPR, so we have a level of that floor. I like it.
I think he gets 15 plus today.
Okay. I'm with you there.
Yeah. Consistency for sure. And I don't know that Gordon's going to be as involved in this game just because Belichick likes to flip the script so much, and he was more involved last week.
All right, we're ending this soon. I'm going to get through the rest of these questions, so we're going to go rapid fire. Djax over Kirk and Alshon. Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
We all agree. Thanks for joining us, Robert. Wiggins World, what's up, dude? Pick 2.5 point PPR. Ridley, Sanders, and Hardman.
Sanders and Ridley.
I agree. I want to see Hardman first.
Yeah.
I'm assuming this is Emmanuel Sanders, right?
I would take either Sanders.
Yeah, either Sanders and Ridley. I like that.
Yeah.
You don't trust him outside the dome. That's fair. Assuming
That is true. Ryan, good. He's one of these guys that's really keyed in. I like listeners like that.
The Baker Mahomes question is getting some heat here. Dad Wizard is not through. I don't understand why you drafted.
Wasn't that the one where that guy was asking for a friend?
Yeah, that's why he said for a friend.
The Baker Mahomes. Yeah. Dad Wizard, you're the man.
This one, right? AR or Gordon.
Yeah,
Standard flex. Cohen, Mostert, Burkhead, or Diggs. Ugh.
Cohen for me.
Probably Cohen just because of volume.
I'll agree with that, but I'm really close to saying Mostert, actually. I think Mostert's going to have a game. You know what? I'm going Mostert in standard.
Okay.
I'm sticking to my guns with
Mustard.
Mustard's good, man. He's a good running back.
Yeah. We got to wrap this up. We got questions just flowing in.
Minshew or Trubisky?
Minshew, he's out on a mission today.
In that outfit. Oh, man. I had to repost that. That was crazy.
Buddy,
Jeez.
you know it's Minshew today.
Minshew.
You know it is. We all know who he is.
Strictly based on his outfit, yes. All right. Mark, Tyrell Williams or Michael Gallup? I'm going Tyrell, number one.
Tyrell Williams. Yeah, Tyrell Williams.
Tyrell Mark Lefebvre.
Man, Mark's getting specific. Cinnamon waffles with apple pie.
Yeah. Now we're talking. Can we revisit that? Damn, apple pie filling on top of whipped cream?
Okay, I'm sorry. When you start adding desserts into whichever, it doesn't matter what it is anymore.
I agree. Or fried chicken on a waffle is good too.
Oh, yeah. Stafford or Mayfield?
Baker
all day. Monday night.
Baker has to prove it, so it's got to be him.
Mark also wants to know if you should start Antonio Brown. No. I mean, obviously, if your other option is, Quincy Enunwa, who's on IR, then you're going to start him. But
it's very specific.
Yeah, I don't know why I just thought of Quincy Enunwa. But if it's like Gallup or Brown, I don't know. I like Gallup this week, but
I agree.
Yeah.
All right, a couple more. Let's see, get through it.
We got one more question. We're gonna wrap it with this.
Yep.
This from Daniel West. Should I start John Ross, Singletary, or Breda PPR? To me, it's Breda.
Yeah.
Singletary is still kind of going to contest 4 touches with Frank Gore, and I think that lasts through this week. I'm just not sure they're going to just totally hand over the reins there. So for me, it's Breda because Breda's just going to get touches.
Yeah, I agree with Breda there.
Yeah, I'm in on Breda.
But Singletary's going to blow up. Go Bills, circle the wagons. I mean, nobody does it better. So Bills are going to ride today. There's no doubt. Josh Allen probably like 600 points.
Yeah, I agree. I got to give my NFL picks real quick before we sign off too. But let me just I can't say no to the people. Lamar Jackson or Carson Wentz. I'm going Jackson.
I'm going Jackson as well. I just think he's a baller.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with you guys. Lamar Jackson there.
Bucky, this is a question for you or I. Would you rather be caught drinking a spiked seltzer or a cider? For me, it's easy. It's like cool to drink White Claw now. So
yeah, I would much rather be caught with a claw or a Bon and Viv.
Bon and Viv.
There ain't no laws when you're drinking the claws, Buck.
Yeah, I can't do the cider thing. I just can't do the cider. You know, it's more of a mental block for me. I just can't do it.
Aiden, you are definitely starting Dalvin Cook over DEVONTA and Landry.
Yes, Dalvin is made for this offense. Dalvin Cook every single time.
Absolutely. All right. So before we sign off, I'm going to run down my picks for you guys this week real quick. So my straight game plays, Bucky talked me into the Bills. So I'm taking the Bills -1 all day. I'm taking the Saints +2. I lean the over there as well.
I couldn't find where the camera is. Number one.
Let's see who else do I have here. I got the Tennessee Titans -3. I'm a little reluctant on that one, but my most confident plays of the day are the Chargers -2.5 on the road. I like them. I like the Cowboys -5. It's probably up to -6, 6.5 at this point. Talked about it earlier. I like the Seahawks +4 against Pittsburgh. I'm taking the Chiefs -7. You might want to buy it down to 6.5. And the Bears -2.5 as well. I think they got to show up today. And here's my parlay of the day. Chargers -2.5, Seahawks +4, Chiefs -7, and Bears -2.5.
Okay.
What is that? 50 wins you like 500.
That's a good one. 10-1.
Yeah. I'll repeat that for you guys in case you missed it. Chargers -2.5, Seahawks +4, Chiefs -7, and Bears -2.5.
All right, before we sign off, I'm doing two more. Mark Lefebvre, I'm going to get you right here. Devin Singletary over Diggs, flex PPR. And then Deshaun Coopers. I'm going to go standard flex here. Lockett, T. Williams, or Devonta Freeman. I always opt for the running back here, so I'm going to go Devonta Freeman. But it's close. You have three good options there. I don't really think you can go wrong.
T. Williams is Tyrell Williams, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
I'm going to go Tyrell Williams.
I'm going to agree. Yeah, I'm going to agree with Sam here. I think they're going to be playing from behind. They got to put some points up. Devonta Freeman, I've been fading him for 2 weeks straight, and I'm a Florida State guy. I hate to see it, but I'm going Williams until Freeman shows me. But that'll do it for week 2. Good luck to you guys in your fantasy football matchups this week. Make sure you're following us on social media at Fantasy Focused. We got a lot of good shows out there. If you're not subscribing to the podcast, so make sure you guys are subscribing anywhere you can listen to a podcast. Sam and Tate will be live on Wednesday nights at 10 o'clock Eastern for you late birds out there.
8 hours. Free.
And then we'll be live every Sunday morning from 11 to about this time. So appreciate the support. Good luck to you guys.
Hey, thank you all for joining in. We really appreciate all the support. And my answers are right. Both of Sam and Ryan's might have been right if they agreed with me, but otherwise they're wrong. Love y'all.
So yeah.
Love you guys.
Oh, the legend. Tyrell.